Hello, 171 class. This is a homework example from section 2.3. This is problem number 8. We're being told to find the zeros for this polynomial and give the multiplicity for each zero. Okay, remember what we have to do in that case for multiplicities is to find the factored form. So we have to factor this thing, and then once we have it in the factored form, what this part right here is saying, if the same factor x minus r occurs k times. So, like for instance, if we have like x minus 4 3 times, okay, if that's part of the factored form, let's say the x plus 1 to the 4th power. Okay, let's say that this is a factored form of polynomial. We'll get to a specific example up here. But what we have here is x minus 4 is occurring 3 times, but not 4 times. Okay, x plus 1 is occurring 4 times, but not 5 times. Okay, so r, the things that are being subtracted here, are the zeros. So what's being subtracted here? 4. So x equals 4 is the 0. Okay, it makes this thing equal to 0. What's being subtracted here? Well, I could write that as x plus 1. I could write that as x minus negative 1, right? Right, but you can also just think of it as just change the sign. You know, what makes this in parentheses 0? So the 0 is x equals negative 1. So that's the 0 here, that's the 0 here. How many times does this count? Or what's the multiplicity of the 0? It's the power. So this is multiplicity 3. This one's multiplicity 4. Okay, it's just whatever this power is the multiplicity of the thing that makes this stuff in the parentheses 0. Alright, so let's factor this thing down here, this polynomial we're given. Let's get it to a factored form where we have the parentheses and the multiplication, and see what we end up with for the multiplicities. Alright, so the first thing you should notice is we have 4 terms, and with 4 terms, we try grouping first. Alright, so a term, again, just means it's separated by addition. So 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So I'm going to group the x cubed and the 6x squared together, and then plus, and then the next group is going to be the negative 4x and the minus 24 together. Alright, so here the GCF is x squared, so I'll pull out an x squared. And when you pull out the GCF, you're dividing. So x cubed divided by x squared is just x. 6x squared divided by x squared is just 6. Alright, now, second group, if you're positive in this parentheses, if your leading coefficient in the second group is negative, you'll pull out a negative with your GCF. Okay, our GCF here is 4, so I'm going to pull out a negative 4. Negative 4x divided by negative 4 is just x. Negative 24 divided by negative 4 is positive 6. So I get the same thing in parentheses. So that means grouping is going to work. The next step would be to have the x plus 6 in a group, in a parentheses, and you're pulling that out of x squared minus 4. Okay, the stuff that's left over. Alright, and then just notice this is a difference of squares, so it can be factored further. Okay, again, if you're having trouble factoring, review chapter P. Alright, x squared minus 4 factors down to x plus 2x minus 2. All of these things are, we're finding the zeros of this polynomial. So all of this stuff is being set equal to 0. Right, to find the 0. Alright, find the zeros. And so then, after I've set all these to 0, or set the entire polynomial equal to 0, I set each factor equal to 0. We got multiplication here, right? So if something times something times something equals 0, then one of these 3 things is equal to 0. So each factor gets set equal to 0, and we solve. Okay, this is going to give me x equals negative 6. This one, x plus 2 equal to 0, is going to give me x equals negative 2. And then the last one, x minus 2 equal to 0, gives me x equals positive 2. Alright, so we've got that. We've found all the zeros. Now, give the multiplicity of each 0. Well, the multiplicity, again, comes from the factored form. That's what we were saying in the beginning. And it's the exponent on all of these groups in the parentheses. So the ones we saw before, we had a 3 and a 4 up here. Well, now we just have a bunch of 1s. So each one of these is going to be multiplicity 1. Alright, so the multiplicity is 1, 1, 1, all the way through. Alright, and this was in your notes from the section, but it's also on page 324 in your ebook. If R is a 0 of even multiplicity, the graph touches and turns. Right? If it's odd multiplicity, the graph crosses. So all our multiplicities are odd. Right? 1's an odd number. So it's going to cross at all these. Alright, so that's how you do 2.3 number 8. You factor, you look at the exponents on each factor, and if any of them are anything other than 1, meaning that you actually have to write a number there or something repeats, then you have multiplicity higher than 1.